What's going on, guys? Kaiga here. The graffiti truck has made its way over to SEA Southeast Asia server, and some updates have happened, and I want to get your guys' opinion on what's going on. They're definitely asking for a little bit more money, and they changed the reward structure. Let's get into it. Alright, so first, I do want to show you guys that they did add the simulated pool to SEA as well. They've never had it. They just had an Earth one. Now they have a Holy one going on that I'll show you in a second. They literally have a page for simulated instructions because they've never had one. Here's their simulated link pool. It's very funny because this is the ferry they got originally for Christmas, so they have a simulated version of it for Christmas. And you do 1 or 10x, and as you do them, you get energy. You can also use the Ickers to get more energy. And then once you're at 50, you can do up to 10x's. Save one for free. You could pay 50 to save a second or third one. And then at the end of the 10x's, you pick which one you want. Very similar to a reroll system from other games. This is the best summoning structure we have, period, the end. Now talking about the graffiti truck itself, right? You will see number 1, 2, 3, all the way to 10 is vacant. This is on 298, the oldest server. All you have down here at 11 is mysterious player. That is because they clicked the anonymous mode up here because they don't want people to know who they are. And you will see, to get on this list, you need to spend at least 1,000 Kabbalah crystals. Well, top up at least 1,000 Kabbalah crystals. Which is pretty funny, right? What's important to note here, I'll just show you real quick, and then we'll go one by one, is over on NA, when we originally got it, it was 600 to get on there. So they have since increased the price to get on the initial top-up ranking, right? Now how this works is you spend, and then you get put on the ranking, and at the end you get amount based on what you got. Now to go from each tier, like 11 through 50, 6 through 10, 2 to 5, and number 1, you need to top up a certain amount. It's not who topped up the most, it's did you top up enough. And I have the NA ones in a second. This is just it breaking down how it works. 2 people on the same ranking, whoever spends the most. Literally just a spending competition. And a big thing is going to be the change of reward structure, because over on NA you'll see number 1, you got 2 core IOs, 2 to 5 you got a third of a truck. So if this happened 3 times, then you would get a truck. And then 6 through 10 you needed it 4 times, and then down here is just some treasure stuff. Over here, you'll see number 1 gets a truck, no one else gets any shards of a truck. So literally you have to be number 1 to ever get a truck. So this kind of ruins everyone else, especially the 2 through 5 and 6 through 10 that got shards of trucks, because if they were 2 through 5 or 6 through 10 in the future, they would have a chance at a truck down the line. Now their reward structure here is 60-60, so that's 120. So you can get both core IOs. With 2 through 5, we got the 2 core IOs. 2 through 5, 200. It would take 120, so you would still have 80 more points down here to use on other stuff. Which, in that aspect, if you don't care about the truck, the stars are better on SEA than they were on Global or KR. But if you want the truck itself, 2 through 5 and 6 through 10 got shafted, with 6 through 10 getting enough to get 1 Core IO, which up here 6 through 10 got a Core I inscription and a quarter of a truck. So they lost a lot. Now, what do you need to get to these different breakpoints, right? As I said, it's based on here. 11 through 50 cost a certain amount, 6 through 10, 2 through 5, and 1. Up here on Global and KR, I was able to get the numbers. Originally, I don't know if the numbers are different for SEA. On Global and KR, it was 600 to get to 11 through 50. Right, that's 11 through 50. And this, remember, 60 is $1, so this is $10 to get you on the list. Then we have rank 11, which needed more. It needed, I believe it was 5,000, which is close to $100, which 6,000 being $100 to get to 11. You'll see, sorry, there's like a lower than 50. It's just not really on the page. 11 through 50 is the almost 100. But you'll see it takes 10,000 to get to the 6 through 10, which 10,000, like I said, 6,000 is $100. This is over 100, working to 200 in the like 160, 170 range. And then number 6, once you hit that 10,000, you can go to the 6 through 10, which is the bare minimum to ever get a truck on Global, which is 20,000. So now 18,000 is 300. So, and 2,000 is a quarter. So 330, 333, $340-ish dollars to get to 2 to 5, which is both IOs and a third of a truck. Whereas, like I said, I don't know if it's more on SEA or not, and then I don't have the picture for it, but let me see, but it, from people who got it, the full thing, it's base $700, which, like I said, 6,000 per 100, so times that by 7. That's how much it was to be considered number 1. Now, what's funny is if you have 2 people that spent over 700, whoever spent the most gets number 1, and the second person gets number 2, which would have only have costed them $340. So half their money spent didn't matter. But that's how it was on Global and KR. Just based on just getting on the list costing 40% more. I'm sorry, but it seems like they want more out of SEA. Till next time, guys.